Hello, everybody,
Welcome to the FATE podcast.
where we talk about film, animation, television, and other forms of entertainment.
I'm Fritz.
I'm Elijah, and the recommendations today is for television is Heroes, and Heroes is basically, you can say, its own universe. Everybody have kind of like the X-Men, but it's not. But people have powers, and regular people have powers, and they're trying to live in the world with powers, and the government's after them. There's a big crisis and all. I love Heroes. It has 4 to 5 seasons. I think they did 4 seasons, and they brought it back to complete the. They brought it back think last year or 2 years ago as a fifth season, and they ended it. But it was really good. First, you ever heard of it?
No.
Yeah, check it out.
It's on Netflix, you said.
I think they took it off Netflix. You might find it on Netflix, but I think they took it off. If anything, I think it's on Hulu. If you have Hulu,
All right. I'll check it out on Hulu.
yeah. And for my movie, if you believe in God and Jesus Christ,
Or if you're a spiritual person,
watch God's Not Dead. And it's basically a student. He goes to class, and the teacher is an atheist. So the teacher tells the whole class, this assignment, it had to do with like religious stuff, but God's not real. So if you can, sign a paper or whatever saying God's not real, then you basically pass the class. But he doesn't do that. So the teacher tells him to prove to everybody and me that God's real. So he, is a journey,
into proving that God's real.
proving that God's real. It's really good, inspirational, and it's a good movie.
You know what? And even if you don't believe in God, if you're an atheist, still watch it. It's a good film.
Yeah.
You can learn something from everything.
Exactly. Yeah. It's for everybody. It's not only for spiritual people. It's for everybody. So, and that's all for my recommendations today.
All right, man. Today we're getting into Dragon Ball Z Super episode 122. The title is For One's Own Pride, Vegeta Challenges to Be the Strongest. Bro, how do you feel about the episode, man?
I love the episode. It was really good. You see all the characters finally, and they, go back and forth with Frieza, Gohan, Android 17. Of course, Vegeta was the main star of the episode, but it was a really good episode. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the episode. It was a lot of, Dragon Ball, a lot of talking and a lot of fillers. So, like Dragon Ball Z. One thing I keep saying Dragon Ball Z. All the sagas. Yeah, one thing about Dragon Ball is the fact that you could spend one whole episode powering up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On one power up, you could spend half the show looking at scenery and characters' faces and things like that. It's crazy, but I'm content with this episode.
No, it was. Even though I wanted more.
Yes.
But they're gonna give us more. Don't worry about that. As this.
So, what do you think of Jiren's battle between Goku and Vegeta?
I think it was, Jiren OP, so they couldn't stand against him.
Yep. Both of them. But that's both of them too.
But the thing, they wasn't fighting together. Like I said, if they were actually fighting together, it was more like, okay, let me get a punch. Yeah. And Vegeta, let me get a punch. Goku, let me get an attack or something like that. So it wasn't really them working together fighting. Because like I said, if they were actually fought together, they might have a chance.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so.
Really?
If Goku and Vegeta were fighting together, they wouldn't have a chance against Jiren. Because Jiren took them both on like it was easy. Too easy.
Okay. All right. Then what did you think about when Goku stepped up to Jiren and they started fighting?
Well,
I think that was really good.
Oh yeah, man, that's like an alpha match, bro.
Yeah, it was just and it's funny because when they first fought, Goku could barely dodge any of Jiren's attack.
Mm-hmm.
But in this fight, he was just in the beginning, he was just like dodging the punches Jiren were throwing at him. And I'm like, whoa, Goku, like, where did that come from?
Oh, yeah. So, well, yes, you know, that's like unique. And I like the fact that they have Jiren talking some more.
Oh, yes.
They're showing a bit of his personality some more. So with that being said, like, what do you think about Jiren's character out of what we've seen so far about his speech and his strength?
It just shows him that, I mean, to be honest, he's kind of overconfident because of course he's the strongest, but he's a pretty nice dude, and he'll let you like hit him, and more of, I get maybe polite, but he says no, it's not gonna hurt him. So he lets you hit him, and he's just telling you, like, okay, when he was talking to Goku, why do you want to become stronger? Goku was just like, I just want to become stronger. That's the way I am. But Jiren the same way, he was like, yeah, I'm trying to surpass beyond something, whatever, gods maybe. But that's the goal of Jiren as well. So
they got something. I think they have something in common.
Yeah, and Jiren hiding something, of course. But we don't know, because he said, I think he said you don't know. He was talking about Goku saying like you don't know about something.
That's interesting. I didn't think of that.
Because when Goku was fighting, he asked Goku, why do you want to become stronger? Goku was like, I don't know. I just, I want to become the strongest. And Jiren says, you don't know. And I'm like, Goku don't know what.
Yeah.
So it says, and it just continue talking about, becoming stronger. So he's hiding something. I don't know what he's hiding, but he's hiding something.
That's interesting, bro. So, like, what did you think of Jiren and Vegeta's fight?
It was
like, I thought
it was slow. It was slow at first, but then it picked up. But go ahead.
I thought like Vegeta had him for a second.
No, he did.
But it seems like I don't know what happened with Jiren's like barrier or whatever.
No, they can get past that barrier.
So
Vegeta and Goku.
So like, yeah, that barrier, is it like an Achilles heel or something? Because the way Vegeta was observing Jiren when he was fighting Goku and something about his punches, did Vegeta find like a weak spot?
I don't see. That's the thing. I don't know what he found to dodge his punches. I think he was becoming stronger, and he read his movements, so he was able to dodge it. Like, just like Wish says, he was trying to attain Ultra Instinct. So the way he flowed his movement to dodge all the punches was kind of like Ultra Instinct a little bit.
I didn't think of it like that.
So he was able to land a hit.
That's interesting.
Stuff. Yeah.
It sucked for Vegeta. He got his behind whooped though.
Yeah, he did. But he was doing a really good job though.
Yeah, for the first time, him, Vegeta and Jiren fighting, Vegeta did a pretty decent job. I think he kind of did better than Goku.
And you have to go back to previous fights with Vegeta and other opponents. When Vegeta pride get questioned, or his
strength, his
ability, get questioned.
That's his motivation.
That's his motivation to, defeat the other person.
Improve them wrong.
Two examples of that is when he fought Kid Buu in Dragon Ball Z. He was getting his behind beat in versus Kid Buu. Like, he couldn't touch Kid Buu at all. But I think Kid Buu tried him, and then he went on a rampage and knocked Kid Buu for a couple minutes. But then Kid Buu had the strength to defeat him as well. Same thing with Beerus. Beerus, when Beerus slapped Bulma, and he went on a rampage and started clocking Beerus for again for a couple seconds, but then again he got his behind whoop. But same thing with that's his thing.
That's his trigger.
When you try him like that, he'll get you for a couple seconds, and that's what he did to Jiren, but it ain't last long though.
Yeah, see, so he needs to figure out a way to tap into that. Well, he knows how to tap. Well, I don't think he knows how to tap into that, but he needs to learn how to like tap into
sustain
that
it
and sustain it.
Yeah.
So, like, it was interesting when he gave him that blast, Jiren that blast, and then Jiren was knocked down for a second.
Yeah.
And then out of middle of nowhere, you know, what if Jiren was faking that though, man?
I don't think people probably gonna think no, Jiren fake. I don't think Jiren the type of person that will fake something. He hasn't shown it. I don't think he has that character. So and he even said that force wasn't half bad. So it knocked him out. Not knocked him out cold, but it knocked him to the ground.
Yeah.
It just didn't do the job that everybody thought it was. Because look at the reaction when Universe 11, Supreme Kai, and God of Destruction, when Jiren took that blast, they were scared, bro. They didn't know if Jiren was gonna be able to take that blast.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're right about that. So, like, Frieza and Despo. Do you think Frieza underestimated Despo?
Yep. Yes, completely. I think Frieza underestimates everybody except Jiren.
Frieza's pretty cocky.
Yeah. So you think it's kind of a good thing that he's getting his ass beat right now?
Is it a good thing? Yeah. Yeah, because you know what, that's what he deserves from the whole tournament. He's just been watching.
Because technically, Frieza the bad guy and Despo is the good guy. So, like who? But you know, Frieza from Universe 7,
Frieza is pretty strong.
Yeah, and you don't want Universe 7 to be erased. So it's kind of like who you want to win though
against Frieza and Despo.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I kind of want Frieza to get knocked out. Like, you know, I just want Frieza to get knocked out because he's just been lazy the whole tournament.
And that's the thing. I don't think he's gonna get knocked out because like he was barely in like any of the episodes, barely doing anything. I think Toriyama gonna keep him there for a long while.
Yeah, you know, Frieza could transform into his golden state and
maybe, maybe can defeat Despo.
Yeah,
I think he will. To be honest, I think he will.
But Despo's a bad dude, man. That man grabbed Frieza by the tail and was running with him. Like, bro, he made
Frieza eat rocks, bro.
Yeah, dude. Frieza's looking like a kid versus a man. You know, golly.
I think.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
What do you think about like Toppo versus Gohan in 17?
I think they need to step up because Toppo is gonna knock both of them out if they don't step up.
Do you think they have a chance? Do you think 17 is gonna get knocked out by Toppo?
No, to be honest, I think 17 can fight Toppo himself.
Do you think Gohan could fight Toppo himself?
I don't know. I think 17 is stronger than Gohan right now because 17 been training and Gohan hasn't. I mean, he trained before the tournament, yeah, but I think 17 been training like throughout the whole time.
Man,
he got brought back.
Hey, but you know Gohan has a temper on him.
Yeah, he does.
If
Toppo
could unleash that Gohan's temper, then hey, I think Gohan has a fair chance versus him one-on-one.
I think so, maybe, but I think I put the better bet on 17.
That's
but I think both of them combined, like I said, if they work together and with their full power, they can defeat Toppo.
All right, like. So there's something that was said towards the end of the episode, leading on to the previews of the next episode. They said, do you think, well, this is my question to you, because this is what they said. Do you think Universe 11 is toying with Universe 7?
Yeah, in this episode, because with Despo and I don't think Despo mostly is touring with Frieza. Toppo, I don't think is toying with Gohan and 17.
What about Jiren?
Yeah, I don't think he's toying with them as well, but they're not showing their full strength yet. So
Exactly.
maybe they are toying with them.
I think Jiren is definitely toying with Goku and Vegeta because he hasn't powered up yet. You see Goku power up, you see Vegeta power up, and Jiren's just like, all right, whatever.
But I mean, but Jiren getting injured now. Don't think those punches that Vegeta and Goku is giving him doesn't affect Jiren at all. But, I mean, yes, he's not out of breath because he's OP, but still, it tickles. It tickles him.
It tickles, but what's a tickle? It's like, have you ever played like a role playing game where you start off as experience 0.1 or level 1, and then like you wander the land and you find like a boss that's like level 500.
Yeah,
and then he kills you with one hit.
Yeah,
I feel like Jiren is that 500, and Vegeta and Goku is that one level. Because I feel like, you know, every time Goku increases in strength, Jiren like just powers up a little bit just to match.
Yeah, to surpass his.
Just a little bit.
What do you think? Like, how long do you think this fight gonna last? Well, like 10 more episodes, 6 more episodes.
Man, there's only 8 minutes remaining in the tournament.
They can do a minute an episode. Like, you know, one episode is a minute.
It's a long minute.
Yeah, that's what I said. But that's what they've been doing. I think last episode was 9 minutes, and then this episode is like 8 minutes left. So they can do every episode. They can do basically 8 more episodes of Jiren and Vegeta and everybody fighting.
Or they got filler episodes.
Oh my! Don't do that. Don't do that. Even with the filler episodes, you still have to count down the minutes. It's not like if you do a filler episode, the minutes don't move. It still moves. So hopefully they don't do any filler episodes, because you need that maybe 6 to 7 episodes you have with the time remaining.
What are your predictions for like next week's episode? You know, like you saw the previews. Vegeta awakens to an amazing power beyond Super Saiyan Blue. What do you think it is?
Before I answer that, did you read ahead about what's going on in the next couple episodes, like you always do?
No. Like the only spoilers I had was the ones that I gave 2 weeks ago.
Okay, no, that's fine.
So we already discussed this, but you know, like obviously there's minor changes because I never read about the Vegeta and the amazing power.
Yeah, because when you read the spoilers, they get some things, but then, you know, probably they might change it when they drop the episode. So it's always different. But so next episode is about Goku and Vegeta, full power.
Yeah, body and soul, full power release, Goku and Vegeta.
Yes. Now, like it says in the previews, Vegeta is gonna get a power beyond Super Saiyan Blue. And I knew that they had to do something with Super Saiyan Blue. So maybe they're gonna call it Super Saiyan Blue 2. I don't know. But if it's beyond Super Saiyan Blue, it has to be Super Saiyan 2. Well, Super Saiyan Blue 2. I mean, that's a weird, long behind name, but I mean, what else are you gonna call it? And I think he's gonna achieve that because if this is a theory right now, when you know how when Super Saiyan Blue has the blue aurora and all that, if you pause on the frame during the previews, there's like there's yellow streaks of glowy things. I think it's kind of like, I think he's mixing his sand, like Super Saiyan, into the God form. And that's my theory, because you see the yellow circling around his blue. So maybe that's how he gets some beyond Super Saiyan Blue. That's my theory.
That's interesting. That is interesting. I have no theories on this, but I like where you're going with it. Do you think Goku already had this though?
Nah, I don't think so. I think maybe Goku could figure it out, but I don't think he's gonna use it. I think the preview it showed Vegeta using that, and it showed Goku Blue Kaioken. So that's how Goku gonna fight, and that's how Vegeta is gonna fight Jiren. And I think with those amount of energy and power, they have a chance to affect Jiren. drastically.
You think it'll affect Jiren drastically?
I keep on saying this, but then Jiren comes out with like a move or something like, okay, it doesn't affect him, and I'm like, really? But I think so. I think this might work. Hopefully.
I don't think so.
Still, Fritz?
Still.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we still don't know what
Jiren. Just because we don't know about Jiren. So
you think the only thing that can stop Jiren is Ultra Instinct? That was what you're saying.
I don't think only Ultra Instinct, but if Goku and Vegeta fuse together, then they have a better chance.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they fuse, maybe Goku's Ultra Instinct could tap into Vegeta or Gogeta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then maybe.
No, I don't. Like I said, I don't think.
I want to see Jiren power up or do something because it's too easy for him.
It is. I mean, and going back to the toying, I think Jiren can knock both of them out. I think he doesn't want to do it too quickly. I think because right now Jiren the strongest, so he can knock everybody out. But he just want to fight. I guess he says want to fight. Maybe the last minute he'd be like, okay, maybe stop messing around and wipe everybody out.
Yeah, they need to knock somebody out because Universe 7 has more people.
5, yeah,
than them. So hey,
then who do you think the next person going to be get knocked out then?
It's between Frieza and 17. And
I think so too.
And I'm gonna go with 17. I think 17 is gonna sacrifice himself for Gohan.
I think so. But in the previous podcast before, you said Gohan gonna help Frieza fight Despo. In the spoiler you found.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Then.
So, then that means 17 gonna fight Toppo by himself. Yeah. And which means Frieza can't handle Despo by himself.
And Frieza gets mad at Gohan for that. Dang, who's the next to get knocked? Then hey, it's gonna be between Frieza. Then I'm gonna go with It's gonna be between Frieza and 17 still. Because I don't know, like it's the same thing with Jiren. I don't know what 17 is capable of. I just see a little bit of his power. And especially his fight with 17's fight with Goku.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw a little bit of his power. And Goku even admitted that 17 was holding back.
Okay, then how about Universe 11? What warrior is gonna get knocked out from them?
I see Despo getting knocked out.
Yep. Despo, yeah. However you pronounce it.
Despo, whatever. Tomato.
But yeah, they're gonna get knocked. Yeah, I think he's gonna get knocked out as well, and leaving only Toppo and Jiren left to defend Universe 11.
Yeah, Despo. I could definitely see Despo getting knocked out. I think Toppo will be okay. I think Jiren will be okay, but Despo's gonna get knocked out. You know what? This comes back to another question. We say if Despo gets knocked out, so we only got Toppo and Jiren remaining. Do you think that what is it gonna be, a 3-on-1? Gohan, Vegeta, and Goku versus Jiren?
I think only Vegeta and Goku could face Jiren. I don't want Gohan because I think Gohan will just get in the way. You love Gohan when he was in Dragon Ball Z, but in this Super, he's just a support character right now. He is
the leader.
Yes, he's the leader, Fritz. But I mean, just because you're the leader doesn't make you the strongest, man.
I feel like Goku did it for a reason. For some reason, like in the past episodes, Goku did say Gohan was stronger than him.
Yeah, when he defeated Cell.
Yeah.
But now Goku is way stronger
than Gohan.
Yeah, way stronger. Yeah. And Gohan could reach, the levels of Goku through training, but like he has a kid and he has a wife. I mean, same thing with Goku, but Goku don't care much. He care more about training, but Gohan focus more on studying and stuff. So yeah,
you're absolutely right. All right, I'd like to give a shout out to Grow Low Fun Icorn. He's an Instagram follower, and his theory, this is an absurd one, but he knows it's a little absurd. He says that Goku will fuse with Android 17 instead of Gohan or Vegeta in order to beat Jiren. The infinite energy and apparent combat adaptability of 17 would be a great combination that makes sense for 18's sacrifice. He says that's more of a fantasy than a theory, but it'll do for now. I replied saying that's out of the box, maybe out of DBZ realm, but we can explore that. And I told him that he's creative. To me, that's very creative, you know?
Yeah, but that's like basically like fan writing.
Yeah. And I asked him, who do you think will be the next one to be knocked out? He said probably Frieza or disappointingly Vegeta. They always nerf Vegeta, and it's messed up.
No, Vegeta's not gonna. I think Vegeta's gonna be there for until time runs out. To me,
imagine if Goku could fuse with 17.
That'd be weird to draw.
It'd be weird. Yeah, but the power would be definitely OP. Android's infinite energy.
Maybe, but I think it's not stronger than Vegeta though. Vegeta or Gogeta, because Vegeta's stronger than 17.
17 stayed up with Goku.
Vegeta can too.
All right. And don't forget, 17 was still holding back.
Yeah.
So we don't know the true strength of 17. All right. DM us. Follow the podcast. Let us know what you guys want to listen to. Let us know what movie you guys or some shows that you guys want us to review. And that's it, right?
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.